Hey friends, this is Coach Tanisha Marie. Welcome to my channel. And if you're new here, make sure you subscribe, like, share. Hit the notification bell for updates on more upcoming videos. Listen.
Good until the $30 trillion get paid off. So how is it that the wealthy of America has increased their wealth by $5 trillion during the pandemic? It's simple. The money that they printing, they using the worthless money to put it in assets. Stocks, crypto, real estate, land, businesses. Stocks, crypto, real estate, land, businesses. They're taking the worthless money and putting it into assets. Most wealthy people are asset rich and cash poor. They don't care about the cash. You trying to be cash rich and asset poor. You can't be wealthy if all you have is money that have no value. You cannot be wealthy. Let me ask you a question. I'm about to make it make sense to you. If you get all the money in Monopoly, are you rich for real?
For real?
If you get all the money in Monopoly, are you rich for real? Are you wealthy for real?
Well, Wall Street Chapel, he talks about wealth building, building wealth, one company at a time. And we got to get into this, man. We truly got to get into building wealth. So Amazon has split, okay? Amazon stock has split, and it is $125. I'm sure you spent more than $125 last week or 3 weeks ago or this year on Amazon. So Amazon allows us to now be a part of or a part owner in their company. Now, the stock market been around since we've been born, but we haven't participated in the wealth part of it. We participated in the consuming part of it. We wasn't talking about the investing part of it, right? We didn't learn that, right? Of course, that's, they kept all that from us. But in the 21st century, guys, it's so much easier to learn about all this stuff, even with the pandemic right now, because even though 2020 was a pandemic, the 2022 recession and inflation is the real pandemic, okay? Because this is now the residual effect of people losing their jobs, losing their houses, losing their minds, okay? The lady, I went to the grocery store today, and the lady looked at me. She was like, yo, I want to cry. And I'm like, what happened? She was like, these groceries, it's ridiculous. She was like, I don't even want to buy no bananas. She said, I'm not paying $6 for a loaf of bread. I said, $6 for a loaf of bread? She said, I'm not paying for $6 for a loaf of bread. She's like, I want to give up on eating. I said, the thing about food, you need it to live. You ain't got no food, you gonna die, right? So this inflation is no joke. This recession is no joke. The government is not giving out any more money because the money is worthless. Interest rates are through the roof. Gas prices are, through the roof. Everything's up. And people are not getting raises at their job. Their jobs are not giving them more money, right? Their child support ain't giving no more money, right? Welfare not giving a cost of living adjustment increase. And if it is, it ain't enough. They ain't giving enough food stamps. People gonna have to really start cutting back. And what happened, as we see in the pandemic, when people cut back, business suffers. People stop buying stuff. People stop buying into stuff. People stop eating out, so much, right? They eat out less now, right? And, people start doing their own hair. They're not going to the salon no more. People start doing their own nails. They're not going to the nail salon, anymore. So a lot of things, you're going to see even more businesses. In the pandemic in 2020, a lot of businesses were shut down. But see, this is the aftermath. See, these are the people that were hanging on the strings from the pandemic. These were the people that were hanging on strings. And you're going to see now what happens, right? So even for me, right, how am I pivoting, right, in my business, right? So I still sell courses. I still sell training. Like, I'm always sell courses. I'm always sell trainings. People gonna always need knowledge. People gonna always need education. But now I want to build like a community of women, right, where we're talking about women things, right? We're talking about e-commerce. Now, I don't want to just say women, because men always ask me, oh, you don't deal with men. I deal with everybody, right? But my niche is women, right? So we're going to be talking about e-commerce. We're going to be talking about credit. We're going to be talking about stocks. We're going to be talking about, marriage. We're going to be talking about spouses. We're going to be talking about dating. So it's going to be a different type of vibe, right? Because I feel like, there's so many people that's hopeless. And then you have so many people that's, on internet, that's saying they can do this and they can do that. There's so much noise on the internet. I just feel like people need like a safe space to just come, let their head down. We come, sip some wine, and we talk, whether it's on a Zoom or it's in the app, on how you're going to, go live or whatever, I'm going to do in the group. But at the same time, friends, everybody got to pivot, right? And now, instead of me going out to eat all the time, now I'm investing more of my money into stocks, right? I'm investing more into stocks. I'm investing more into myself. That's really all I can do at this point, right? Is invest more money into myself, invest more money into stocks, invest more into things that's going to make, my money grow. And, even though I'm still doing the internet stuff, I'm still doing consultations, that's never going to run out. Never. But everybody got to pivot. And even in the pandemic, when the pandemic hit, I had to pivot, right? I literally just started promoting TLC, and TLC I was making $20 a product. I had to promote my other business, right? And now in the pandemic, more and more people want education, right? So for me, I feel like if you get your credit right, and this is just from my experience, once you get your credit right, now you can access some money. Now you learn what to do with the money. You start you a business. You start small. Start making $100 a day in your business. Just $100. Just start making $100 in your business a day. Just $100. I mean, a day. Just start making $100 a day, right? $100 a day. Literally, is $700 a week. That's doable, right? Or, you start even smaller, $300 a week, right? But you gotta start somewhere, right? And in this world, the way the dollar is dying, even in Europe, they don't want the dollar anymore. So even the way the dollar is dying, it's like people are working harder for less money. That's why I said, when I hired my financial advisor, I told her, I said, I just want money to work, like, for real. Like, yeah, money's cute in the bank, you know what I'm saying? But it's dying in the bank, right? So everybody has to pivot, right? Everybody has to pivot. Like, oh, you don't need a financial advisor. Oh, financial advisors, but in certain things we don't know, right? And she got 20 years experience. I don't have 20 years experience in investing, so I need to hire somebody that does, right? And they don't cost $2, unfortunately, but fortunately. So, I mean, at the end of the day, everybody has to pivot. It's like pivoting is critical. Pivoting time now. is critical, guys. You know, whatever you was doing, it's not working, pivot. You know, whatever you was doing before that was working, you know, redo that or revamp it or reinvent yourself. Like, it's constant, guys. It's definitely constant, a constant thing. You know, and it's sad. You know, it's just really, really sad, you know, about what's going on. But never lose sight that we're still building wealth. Never lose sight that we're still building wealth, right? Even in a recession, even when the economy is good, when the economy is that bad, we still got to be focused on building wealth. We still got to be focused on building wealth. We still got to want to build wealth. We still got to be interested in building wealth, right? So, you know, follow me on Instagram at Coach Tanisha Marie. Follow Wall Street Trapper. He on all platforms, podcasts, and all that. Like, we got to get into it, man. You know, we got to get into this thing, man. You know, we got to get into this, you know, and shout out to my girl Meech. Like, she definitely be putting me on. She definitely, you know, be telling people about me. Like, people be coming by my courses and all that. So, you know, it's just people showing love. Like, you know what I'm saying? I mean, again, when you're doing the right thing, people going to show you love. So at the end of the day, you know, guys, let's really start putting wealth as a priority, man. Let's really start putting wealth as a priority. Like, for real, let's put this as a priority, right? So that we all can get ahead. You, me, your kids, my kids, right? Your grandkids, your nieces, your godkids, your nephews, everybody to get ahead. Not just you, every single person. It's time, friends, to start building wealth, man. And if you're not building wealth, you're literally going down. It's really that simple, guys. So go to blackwealth101.net. blackwealth101.net. If you guys are not following me on Instagram, follow me there. Subscribe to, you know, my YouTube channel. And of course, I'm going to put the link below, you know, for you guys to read my ebook. All right, I have an ebook on drop shipping and understanding drop shipping. So make sure you tap in, guys, and I'll see you in class.